Are you surprised or shocked by your tax assessment that you just got in the mail? Maybe you're sitting on the sidelines waiting for real estate prices to be just right so that you can get into the market. It's kind of confusing right now, isn't it? There's a lot of information out there coming from different directions, different sources of media from all across the country. Look at these numbers from Canada. They're all over the map, literally all over the map. Greater Vancouver, 1.4 million, over $1.4 million to buy a house in Vancouver. That's not very affordable to your average bear. Same thing with Toronto, almost 900,000. We're seeing some price drops in areas, but we're also seeing price increases of over 8.5% in the Ottawa area. Holy smokes! How can this be happening? How can this be when we have a 10% decrease in our prices in the Calgary area since 2014? Yeah, we've seen a 10% decrease in prices since 2014. And at the same time, you're probably hearing stories like the one we have, just helping a seller sell her property for $36,000 over the asking price in just 1 week due to instigating multiple offers. How can all of this be true? Well, it's a very different market right now. And let me shed some light on it. I just came back from the Calgary Real Estate Board forecast breakfast, and I was fortunate to get some great content and listen to and speak with some really entertaining people that shed some light on things. For example, I got to hear from Rick Mercer. I'm sure you know Rick Mercer from the Rick Mercer Report, Canadian icon, and Todd Talbot, host of HTV's Love It or List It, and Anne-Marie Laurie. You know, Anne-Marie Laurie, the Calgary Real Estate Board's chief economist. Okay, well, maybe you don't know Anne-Marie Laurie, but if you know anything about economics or you're an economist, she's like a rock star in the economics world. And she had some great content that I'll summarize and share with you today and provide some insight so that you have more clarity, whether you're moving forward in the real estate market or just want to have an idea. So when you're having a conversation with somebody at a cocktail party, you can sound intelligent. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Just a quick reminder to share this email or this video with somebody that might be getting into the market or want to get informed. Appreciate that. Like it, subscribe to our channel, ding the little bell. We need more cowbell so that we can get more people watching these videos and serve and support the community even more. And people are educated when they're going to make changes. It can be really challenging out there right now. And there's a lot of confusing information out there. And even these statistics can throw people off, can be confusing. For example, Calgary area had the sales increase. So they went up by 1.39%. That's the number of sales, not the prices. Went up by 1.39%. However, if you had a property under 500,000, a house under 500,000, sales in that area increased by 7%. Simultaneously, sales in the higher price ranges went down by 9%. So just looking at averages can be very dangerous. If your head's in the freezer and your feet are in the oven, on average, your temperatures are okay. But either way, you're in trouble, right? Let's look at how the Calgary market broke down in terms of prices. Annual price growth is actually negative in Calgary. So it went down overall by 3.39%, as you see here. That breaks down to detached houses being down 3.32%, attached houses down 3.87%. Those were the hardest hits. And those attached includes half duplexes and townhouses. The historically soft apartment market is actually down less. They're only down 2.3%, which is not too bad. Part of the reason that they're only down 2.3%, I think, is because they were hit so significantly in past years. What's going to happen in 2020? Well, as I said before, in my 2020 forecast, I expect a decrease still in 2020. It's about stability, not about returning to levels of 2014. So we're still going to see more decreases in 2020. The things that are going to affect us are interest rates. You can see interest rates are staying fairly flat, so those won't affect us very much, so nothing exciting there. Oil probably won't shift a whole lot. You see what's happening in oil. The other thing that affects us is employment. Employment is the biggest driver of real estate, and the family incomes are down 7% since 2014, so we're not making as much as we used to be making. Thus, that's part of the reason that the lower price points are feeling so much pressure. People are not earning as much, and also the rules that came into effect a couple of years ago have pushed people down into the lower price range. The number of part-time jobs and the employment rate is not expected to change by a major amount either. So there you have what happened in 2019. Hopefully that provides more clarity because you know where you've been and you have an idea where you're going, and you can focus on the right things to move forward. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We do have some great programs, including our guaranteed sales program that we just launched to help people in this challenging market. Go to guaranteedsales.ca to check that out. Or just give me a call at 403-827-8081, and I'd be happy to have a conversation with you. Until next time, I'm Eric Mortimer, real estate agent and agent of change, helping you solve your problems and realize your dreams.